tells me that she's sick to death of suburban gangsta wannabes and bandanas and baggies who sling fat slang about their guns and love, spelling words like the bling bling, the buzzed and blitzed, and their mom's getting harsh home. Their name checking me without even telling me what city that all happened in. I said, yeah, I know that. The way I know the free lettered Peltier sticker on the bump up of the Mazda novel. The way I know that Ted Turner bought his bison with gold he earned from the tomahawk chop. The way I know that every other person I talk to has a Cherokee grandmother. And I recognize this in the Noble Wolf t-shirts of the powwow groups, and the old turquoise sold cheap at Albuquerque alleys and then sold dear in the boutiques of Santa Fe, in the faces of brown girls who sell themselves as homegrown exotic to good old boys and traveling businessmen on Central Avenue. Because that's the American way, to trade in each other's legacies until we can barely distinguish between buyers and sellers and owners. It's the American way to chase reinvention's cachet, to seek solace in the identity market until even we can't tell who we are anymore. The day that the woman who works just over the next partition from me found out that my father is Mescalero, she bought me a dream catcher for my cubicle. She keeps bringing me pictures of eagles, although to my knowledge I have never mentioned to her any affinity with eagles. Now she knows that my mother is as Italian as her mother is, but there is no question how she now thinks of me. Once she found out about my background, she knew exactly which part she wanted to focus on. I may be biracial, but she always thinks of me as the other, and picks her preferred stereotypes carefully from a small menu we are all handed very early in life. So she asks me, have you ever eaten buffalo? She has never once said to me, have you ever eaten lasagna? Says, what'd you think about Dances with Wolves? Sopranos, forget about it. Never talks about it. She chooses to define me not as I define myself, but as she would like to have me be. And she is not alone. And over again, the history changes hands. The commerce of assimilation rages on, and I see myself typing the word biracial through my tears of rage, and I can't help but think of these attempts to biracial identity as a tide flooding us all with enough force to drown all of our best possible selves. Because I am more than a planted memory or a token slotted to open a quick way to legitimacy. I am the split